Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning here in the Philippines, so it is time for us to do our premium unboxing. Today we're focusing on some new releases from Mini GT. One is a brand new casting, the other two are new variants of previous castings. But before we get started on that, just want to thank everyone who watched our 300th episode. Thank you for all your support, all of your comments, and your continued support. I do appreciate it, guys. We have a lot more great videos to come, a lot of unboxings to do every week, and then a lot of showcases to do every weekend. And maybe once I get back to the States, we'll step it up to like 3 or 4 videos a week again. But right now, because of time and effort and so forth, we can only do 2 a week. But hopefully in the upcoming future, later this year, we can step it up once again. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started today with our Mini GT, which kicks off our road to 400. So this is number 301, and we are starting out with Mini GT on this 400. Not 400, but the group of 400. So anyways, this is the new casting of the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Taycan, to me it sounds like Toy-Con or something. So anyways, the Porsche Taycan Turbo S is not really a turbo. It's actually an all-electric vehicle, for you guys that did not know. They make 2 models. They have the Turbo and the Turbo S. The difference is just a horsepower rating and then the traction control, like launch control they call it. Turbo S has launch control, which makes it launch with absolutely no wheel spin at all. It packs 780 horsepower, so it is as powerful as probably a turbo Porsche combustion engine, but it's not. It's just electric vehicle with 780 horse that does 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds, and it does the quarter mile in 10.5 seconds. So this is definitely a car not to frown on, even though it is a 4-door family sedan and it is electric, but it does pack a punch. Now the turbo model is just as potent, almost. It is about 100 horsepower less. I think it packs around 680 and this was 760. I think it's just a hair under 100 horsepower that marks the difference between the two, and the lack of launch control on the regular turbo model. So anyways, this is actually a picture of the toy car, not the one-to-one, although it does look very much like the one-to-one. Even the video that I just watched on the Taycan one-to-one. This is this very similar model. The only difference was the wheels on the one-to-one were not color matched. The wheels were like silver or chrome lip, and then the car was white. So this is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S in white. No fancy name for the white, no polar white, no Arctic white, just white. On the top side, you have your collector number, 218, where to find Mini GT online, and where to find them on their social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. I'm trying to get that to focus a little better. We did fix the lighting in this room, but it still seems like there's a little bit of a focus problem. See how it acts for the rest of the video. Well, on this end cap, it's Mini GT, scale 164. On the bottom side, your age restriction of 14 because it's collector model, and also warning because it does have choking hazards. This end cap is blank. Backside has the holographic Porsche sticker for licensing, the holographic TSM model sticker for licensing, and then all the licensing stuff for Porsche and such. So the UPC states it is Porsche Taycan Turbo S white left-hand drive. You can get this in left-hand and right-hand drive variants. So let's get him out and get a better look at him. Not sure how I feel about this. As I said before, I do collect some Porsches. Not religiously like I do the GTR and like Lamborghinis from Mini GT, but I do pick up some of their Porsche models. Actually, I pick up at least one of every Porsche model, and sometimes 2 or 3 of each. It just depends. But, well, actually 2, because I think the GT2 is the only one that I have 2 models of. The 911 Carrera S, I only have 1, but that's the only one available at this time, and I probably will get the red one and the yellow ones coming up of it. This guy has a light blue variant coming up. Not sure if I'm going to pick that up or not. It is a very respectable car, very powerful car. And it's very nicely executed by Mini GT. As you can see, the wheels are highly detailed 5-spokes, just like the real thing, with the Porsche emblem in the center cap. The color-matched rim itself and the 5-spokes continue over the rim to kind of look like it goes onto the tire. Looks really cool. Detail on the rocker panels. Detail with the charger door. And what's cool in this car, you could charge it from both sides. Both ports are operational, so functional, I should say. Very cool detail on the front. It does have acrylic headlights, and I call these kind of like a cat eye headlight. Not your typical Porsche light by far. Usually you have like your oval or round, kind of like 45-degree angled headlight on the front fender of a Porsche, but this does not have that. It has the angle slightly, but it does not have the same shape whatsoever. Nice detail with the Porsche emblem. The mirrors are hard, maybe rubber, they may be plastic though, so they are not durable at all, so you want to be very careful with them. Nice detail with the window trim, the B-pillar and such, and the window insert. Nice detail on the top of the dash, as you can see, and with the gauge cluster there. I'm assuming that's what that is. Then turning around and looking directly head on at the front, it does have the front like air dam, I guess I would call it. These do have a ton of cargo space, as shown on like the real video or the one-to-one video of the real car. There is no engine, so you have front storage capacity, rear storage capacity, so that is pretty cool. And this is a very, very fast car. As I said, with 780 horsepower, and the way that this thing launches with the launch control on is crazy. It is very fast. If you have a chance to look it up on YouTube and watch the video of the one-to-one car, highly recommend it. Very respectable machine. Then the back side has the tail light, and this is one of the first where Mini GT just painted the tail light, but I think that was because of trying to keep the consistency, and it's so narrow that it would be hard to put a red acrylic lens all the way across, and instead of just doing the ends, like the wraparounds on the fender, they just wanted it consistent, and I think that's why they painted the whole thing. Nice job with the Taycan Turbo S emblem on the rear deck lid, and then in the rear valence, you have some kind of marker lights there. So very nicely done. And then flipping him over to the bottom, as always, it's screwed down base, but these screws are slightly different looking than most. These are like a pan head screw versus like the button head Phillips that they usually use. And I believe it's still metal on metal. That's what it feels like. Lack of detail on the chassis, but honestly, because this being an electric vehicle and with all the inspection covers and probably shields to keep it like waterproof and such things like that, I would say this may be accurate how the real thing looks. I'm not sure on that. And then you have your Mini GT emblem there, and then on the bottom side, made in China. So nicely done model. As I said, I may pick up the light blue one too. Still debating on that. It's not one that I will probably collect all of the castings released of it. Now the next one we're looking at, actually the next two that we're looking at are ones that I collect religiously. This one here is a beautiful car. This is one of my favorite BMWs by Mini GT, or it is my favorite BMW by Mini GT. The one after this would be the stock M4. I only have one stock M4. It's not one, the stock Beamers I'm not collecting so religiously, but anything Liberty Walk I do collect religiously. Anything that comes from Mini GT that is Liberty Walk, I'm going to try to get all of them. Unfortunately, I don't know if I will be able to get the big rig that they just released. It's a little bit pricey and out of my budget at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get it together. with the funds before they sell out at our local hobby shop. But yeah, that's the only thing that I may miss out on. Because right now I'm focusing on trying to accumulate all of the GTRs that I missed. And we're getting pretty close to completing that. But so far we're up to date with these LB Works BMW M4s. This is the fourth installment of it, and this is a purple green metallic, which is a beautiful color. They don't call it magic paint, although it is magic. I don't think they called it magic because they already have a magic green that is not the same color. They also have a magic purple, which is not the same color. So I think that's why they just called it purple green metallic. So looking at the box, that's the actual 164th car. On the top, collector number 228, where to find Mini GT online and on social media. Then on this end cap, you have your Liberty Walk emblem. On this end cap, you have your Mini GT emblem with scale 164. Bottom side, your age restriction of 14 and older because it is a collector model. And then your warning label because it does have choking hazards because of small pieces that may break off. Then the back side, you have your holographic sticker for BMW licensing, and then you have your TSM model licensing. The BMW holographic sticker is really cool. Depending how you look at it, you see a bunch of BMW emblems. Then you see the pause button, which represents the BMW emblem in the grills. Then if you turn it another way, you can actually see the split grille of the M4, it looks like, or a BMW in general. So pretty cool sticker. Then this car was only available in left-hand drive. And it was a little bit more than most of the M4, so I'm thinking that this was a country exclusive, but it does not state on the UPC, which I've noticed on some of them lately, they haven't been doing this, such as the camo Land Rover that we unboxed a couple weeks ago. That was supposedly, I think, a China exclusive, Hong Kong exclusive, but it didn't state on the UPC like they used to do. So, not sure. This may be a country exclusive. But LB Works BMW M4 purple green metallic left-hand drive. Let's get him out and look at him. And this weekend, we're going to be doing a couple different showcases. We're going to be doing a showcase on the BMW because I've had a couple requests for that, and since I've got this fourth Liberty Walk, I have 6 Beamers, which would be enough to bring them out and do a showcase. I have the stock M4, the 4 LB Works M4s, and then an M3. So that's pretty much enough to do a short video and show you guys all the different variants together. So as you can see from that angle, it looks like carbon fiber roof and carbon fiber hood, but just the roof is carbon fiber. You flip it up, the hood turns back to purple, and you can see the green hue on the arch of the wide body flares. And same thing, if you turn it at a certain angle here, you can see the green. So this one flip-flops very good, compared to others. They're kind of green, you flip her all the way over, green disappears, goes to purple. And what's cool, they don't put a lot of livery on the magic paints. They don't want to take away from them. You don't have that, imagine all the people living life in peace. That's not there. You don't have a bunch of LB Works and such stickers just in your quarter glass and just the windshield banner. So they did not want to take away from the paint. As usual, acrylic headlight lenses, your split grille with the chrome bezels around the grille. One of the LB Works variants does not have the chrome bezels around the grille. I think it is the reddish orange one. And I'll point that out this weekend when we look at them. As you can see inside the vehicle, it is left-hand drive, your LB Performance, LB Works, banner sticker, carbon fiber, roof insert, your ducktail style wing, nice detailed wheels, just typical, I think it's a split 5-spoke that they usually run on these. Red acrylic taillight lenses, and I believe it's just Liberty Walk plate, I think, BMW emblem, M4 emblem. Very nicely done, nice chrome exhaust tips, flipping him over, nice chassis detail, and this also has a panhead style screw Then nice detail on the muffler resonator with the dual tips. So very nice car. And this one, let's check the mirrors. This one does have a hard mirror also. They all may. I can't recall. I haven't had the other M4s out for a while, so I cannot recall if they were like a hard rubber or plastic. I think this is more of like a hardened rubber. As you can see, it flexes slightly. So, that is number 2. So, third is going to be the Land Rover Defender 110 UK Red Cross. And this one is a Miho exclusive. Not sure if it's a country exclusive or not. I didn't look at the back UPC and I didn't look on the box yet. We'll look at that together. As you can see, pretty cool box. Picture of the truck, the artwork and such. Looks pretty cool. Miho exclusive on the top right. Mini GT on the top left. And then your collector box, and then a really cool Land Rover, which this one does have another brand new feature to it compared to all the other 9. So I'll point that out when we get him out of the box. The back side is, once again, kind of vague, as always on these Miho exclusives, and it just is telling you where to find Miho online and where to find them on Facebook and such. Then your Mini GT licensing, Mini GT social media and website, warning, Land Rover licensing, the TSM holographic sticker, and then this UPC here just says your Land Rover Defender 110 British Red Cross Search and Rescue. And this is only available in right-hand drive. It don't even state right-hand drive, but being British, you kind of would assume that it is right-hand drive. So as you can see, I've already cut this to get it open, and I cut these so they open like a door on the back side, as you can see, because if you want to put them back in this blister pack, you can, and hang them on the wall. Nobody can ever tell. So now for you guys that are planning to like invest in these and maybe resell them someday and don't want to open them, I understand. But if for those guys that do want to open them and maybe display them again in the package, well, this is the way to go. And actually right here, it has our collector number too. I didn't notice it until now, 159. So anyways, let's get the box out and then get the Rover out. And we'll take a look at this guy together. First, we'll go over the box, and we'll open the box and see if they gave us the insert, which they usually always do when it's officially released from the factory. As you can see, yes, it does have that insert. As I pointed out on the Lamborghini, the gray one, the Aventador LB Works, and then the red Japan Toys R Us one, didn't have those inserts, which every single blister pack I've ever opened has had this insert. I think that's because they were leaked from the factory and not officially released, and they didn't even have the trays. I don't know. But anyways, that's just something I wanted to point out. You always get that tray. In case you do just want to put it back in the box and then throw away the blister pack. So anyways, as you can see, picture of the actual 164th Land Rover Defender 110 British Red Cross Search and Rescue Mini GT, collector number 159, where to find them online and social media, Mini GT, scale 1/64, blank, and then on the back side, no holographic sticker because they put that on the blister pack, and then Land Rover licensing, and then nothing about it being an exclusive to a country, but I'm going to say it is exclusive to someone. Not sure if it's like a UK exclusive or Hong Kong exclusive or something. Definitely a Miho exclusive, so I would say it's in collaboration with like being a US exclusive, but it never... trying to see it again on the front of this, but it never said that. Usually it says it like right in here somewhere, if it would be USA exclusive, and it's not. So not sure, but because it's in a blister pack, it is going to be an exclusive, because regular Mini GTs, like your main like retail releases, do not come in the blister packs unless they're exclusive for someone. So let's get this box out of our way. And then, as you can see, they put this insert here in the boxes, though, to keep the rack safe. in case something bangs against it, it doesn't break the bars. So, really cool casting. This is another one we're going to bring out this weekend with all 10 variants that are available at the moment. There is another Indonesian one up for pre-order now. It's black and orange. And there is a Sinopec gas station, which is a gas station in Hong Kong. It's an exclusive 4-car set, but all it is the Camel Trophy winner with a Sinopec emblem on the quarter panel. So it's really nothing very, like, I don't know, exotic compared to the others. It's the same Camel Trophy winner, but just with that little emblem. I did not order that one, but I do have the GTR coming because the GTR is very exclusive. It's a totally different paint job than any other vehicle from Mini G or any other GTR from Mini GT, and we'll be looking at that in a couple weeks whenever I get it from Hong Kong. So as you can see, British Red Cross paint job, and then you have your rubber mirrors, which are really durable on the 110, so those are not so fragile. And then the rack as usual, and as I said before, the rack that, or the vehicles that have this rack, the Red Bull and the Camo, all have sunroofs. So it's something that comes in combination with that rack. Now, like the Camo, this has the side steps. Those are the only two so far that have side steps. This one, on the other hand, has a new feature, a front winch. None of the others have this front winch. So that is a new feature. Pretty cool. And this one also has the hitch, rear spare, ladder and such. So very cool vehicle. And as you can see, it has that dull look to the tires, as I've always pointed out on these 110s. But that's because of the lighting in here. It picks out everything. Nicely detailed all-metal chassis with transfer cases, transmissions, exhaust, and then you have your mud flaps and such. Very nicely done. Painted taillights, marker lights, actual acrylic round headlights. But the marker lights are painted. You have your little Land Rover emblem in the grille there. And then you even have on the cowl support some lettering that search and rescue. There we go. So pretty cool. Nice detail on the fog lights. So nice looking Rover. And as I said, we'll bring him back out this weekend to take a look at him with his other 9 counterparts. So guys, that is the 3 vehicles for today. And let me zoom in on them a little bit. Actually, zoom out just a tad. There we go. So that's what we have for today for our unboxing. This weekend, we will be doing a showcase on the M4 and all of his other LBWK counterparts, which is 3 more. Then take a look at the stock M4 and the stock M3. And then on another weekend day this weekend, so Friday or Saturday, we'll do him, and then the next Saturday or Sunday, we'll do the Defender and all of his counterparts too. So we have that to look forward to this weekend. Then here on the left, I left an icon for you guys to check out another Mini GT unboxing we've done here not too long ago. On the right, I left the icon for you to subscribe if you have not done so yet. So, guys, I do appreciate all of your support. So if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video. And I will talk to you this weekend. Thanks for watching.